What it is, what it is, what it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Kick it.
Well, I went to a party the other night, and all at once I got a fright. I heard a crash and I ran outside. I took one look and I almost died. Then someone shouted, "Save your skin! The whole darn zoo is a coming in. There's a moose on the loose."
Okay, so I'm very excited. 2 weeks. 2 weeks out. 2 Saturdays. And we there. Here it is. Alright, so I wanted to show you the final. No, not really final. I'm tired of saying final. I've said final on everything, and I ended up coming back with another video on it. There's a lot of tweaks on this thing I have to do, and I wanted to show you the purpose of actually building it and showing you why I built it. The first thing is time. It's rough. One wire goes here, one wire goes there, and you're like going 100 miles an hour. If you've ever been doing a setup, if you haven't done a setup at a wedding or a party or anything, it can get monotonous. I've been tweaking on my setup for a while on how I can get in and out of. It started back in February. I had the table set up and all kinds of failures happened. The table worked fine. Power situation at the gig didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. I had to use my 100-foot cord. It's orange, but I'm glad I brought it, because if I didn't, I would have to go home. I don't use client stuff, so I was doing everything I could to get away with using their stuff, because the reason you don't use the client stuff is because something can happen. And what you should be doing is you should be doing the OSHA. Every 3 months you should be looking at your power cords, checking your power cords out, plugging them in, seeing how satisfactory they are, using the devices that we use to, I don't know where mine is. Oh, I gotta find it. So you use the device to plug into the power cord to see if it's still good. That's why we use those things. We don't get them just because they're good looking. We do it to make sure that the power is right, because before you plug in, at the end of the day, if you don't have that device, you're out of luck.
Holy shit.
That's exactly what it is. So it just depends on what you want to do. Now, I got this set up over here, and I put a laptop, I put my main laptop on top just to show you an example of how big this and massive this thing is, and how big the soundboard actually is, almost as big as the 17-inch laptop. So it's a 13-inch soundboard. So we can call them everything, but technically speaking, they're soundboards. Some people call them all kinds. They could all the names in the world, but they're a soundboard. They're considered soundboard. When you're in theater, they're soundboard. That's pretty much it. So okay, so let's drum roll.
2,000 years later.
Okay, you really can't see it, but so the laptop here is 17-inch. This is 16 from the center of this board to the center of this board. So it's barely sitting on there. What will happen is this laptop, the smaller laptop's 13-inch, so it's going to actually be in more. So what's going to happen is the top of this, I'm building the setup today, and what's going to happen is it's going to have an inside. They're about an inch long. There's going to be 3 of them an inch long for the inside, and they're going to be screwed down. And how you're going to screw them down is you're going to screw them down from the top down through the board. That way, if something does stick through, it'll be on the inside. Really ain't going to have nothing stick through. And it'll be carpeted, so I can put it from up. It'll have carpet on it. I'm really debating on the carpet thing. I'm not sure yet. I think it's going to have carpet. I don't know if it's going to have carpet. We'll get to this when the time comes. But it's going to be sticking out about maybe those 2 inches apiece on each side and the back. So it's going to be pretty hefty. And I did that, and it just takes off, and then I can put it in with my laptops. So it can ride in the laptop bag, or no, I'll put it in the box. But and then this goes to the laptop. So all I have to do is just finagle it over here to the the other laptop has it on this side. So the speakers on this side of the Samsung laptop. So it'll go in here, and it's going to run karaoke. I have to do sound check with it. And all this stuff, and get these knobs set right. I know when I get to the gig I'm going to be playing with knobs, but so the thing behind this right here, that's a what, and that was why I put that there. It's because of this, and it's dry now. I give it a couple more hours, it'll be real dry. I can sand it down. I'm going to sand the side down. The side's big on it. Let me flip this around. Let me take this off so it doesn't fall. It's back side. This is why I got it. Check out the back side. Let me zoom in. Hold on. As you can see down here, the wires are sticking out of the camera. I mean, out of the thing, and the power is going to be in there. It's big for the simple fact that I can access it. Now, this is what the clients will see. They won't see all this white. This white stuff will be gone, but it'll be all sanded down and clean. But all they're going to see is a piece of Velcro coming from here to here. And then they're going to see that black cloth, like I got on my, whatchamacallit. And that's pretty much how it's going to be. It's not going to be sitting on here. It'll sit on the table with the other stuff. Okay, so each line is dedicated to something. There's 7 inserts that I have. One insert is basically open. That will be for if somebody wants to plug into my system. So they're more than welcome to. I have an area for them to plug into with both my microphones and the controller. So that's 4, and then 5 is my laptop. So it makes. Now I'm sorry, this USB / whatever, it's 2. And I forgot to tell you, it does have 2. 6 and 7 are dedicated to USB / laptop or whatever device that you have plugged in besides the main device. The main device will be plugged in on the controller side. The controller side comes in. It'll be coming in on the line. I can set it up for XLR if I want to, but I decided not to keep it the 1/4 inch coming out because if something goes wrong, I can always plug it into the other laptop holder. Well, I don't think it will go wrong because it's an input. And this box will have a new purpose. Don't ever throw your stuff away. Reuse it as much as you can. As you can see here, this has had like 4 different purposes. Each time I've replaced it because I got something new to replace it with. The microphones. I was going to get I probably still can put a drawer on the bottom, but I don't want to. It'd make it heavier, and then I have to lift more. Next thing you know, I have to put it on wheels, and I don't want to. I think I pretty much got everything on wheels that I need to put on. This right here, what'll happen is this is how it's going to set up. And I'll show you how I'm going to roll it in the day of the event. When it comes off the truck. I will have it all set up. And that's going to be in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday. Yeah. Skip 1 week. 1 more week of Svengoolie, and then it's to work. Usually what ends up happening is when I do a gig, I end up getting more gigs. So, and how I do this, how I'm going to do it is the app that Rick Webb shared with about the text app. You could do it a bunch of ways. The text app is $9. I think it's you got to spend money. The trusty old phone. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell them to text me. So how I'm gonna do that is I'll have my phone number printed on a piece of paper, and I will take it to. Actually, I will go get the sheets to make it thick. Laminate. I'll get a laminate sleeve and just laminate it real quick. I did a bunch of them, and they're really thick, so, and they work really good. You just take the paper, you put it on there, laminate one side, and then you take the other side, laminate it, and you're done. It's just real quick and easy. You could take it to Office Depot and they'll laminate it for you for a price, but if you're budgeted like me, go ahead and get the laminate sheets. They come in like a 4 or 5 pack. That way you have a couple. And then how it works is you take one side, put it on one side, put it on the other, and then that's it. I've noticed that a lot of people do that, and a lot of people use the apps, but to me, to be honest with you, I'm a DJ. I get more calls and hang-ups because that's my phone number's there. I don't worry about that. I am not worried about that. My number's broadcast on the back of my van, for gosh sakes, my truck. So what the heck am I worried about? It's there. I mean, that's a pro tip. I think, yeah, Cleveland Terry addressed it. He said, "Why do you have Instagram when it's blocking? And you have a private account?" First of all, if you friend me, hashtag DJ Damoose. If you friend me there on Instagram, I'll be your friend. But if you have a private profile, I'm not accepting you. Because I don't know what kind of can of worms is on the other side of that, other side of it. And a lot of it's call girls, what do you want to call it, Instagram hookers and all that kind of crap. You get bedded into it real quickly. I've noticed that in a lot of a lot of places I follow, you got to be careful. Very careful. If it's a private account, you don't know what you're getting into. And remember this. This is something that you have to realize. Anytime that you click on it and you accept a friendship, you don't know who you're accepting your friendship to, and you don't know if they have a paper after them. So I would just say, be advised, because there's a lot of scam artists out there trying to take what you got. And once you open your world to them, you open their world to you. You do not know what you're going to get. You could probably get some child pornography, for God's sakes. That might happen, but it can. And that's why you need to be patient and be caring. Do not accept friends on Instagram or anywhere else that have private accounts, especially Facebook. Don't do it on Facebook either, because if they can't disclose to you who they really are, they're hiding something from somebody or something like that. So, no. Yes. Let's get the quote. The quote for the... Oh. If you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you like what you hear, hit the like button. If you don't like what you hear, go ahead and hit the dislike button. I don't care. But tell me why you don't like what I'm saying. Tell me. Maybe it's something I need to correct. I'll correct it. Like I've corrected a lot of things in my life. I've corrected my life. And the quote for the day is, drum roll, a mother's love will never end. It is there from beginning to end. Peace.